My brother's girlfriend accused me of assault after I found out she was cheating, but my parents believed her and blamed me. The investigation dragged on for 6 weeks, 6 brutal weeks where my life was completely suspended. The house became a war zone. Anita was there constantly, playing the victim perfectly. Panic attacks whenever I walked into a room, crying to my parents about how traumatized she was. The performance never stopped. Kai was her loyal guard dog. He'd sit with her during episodes and stare at me like I was some kind of animal. My parents believed every word. They'd comfort her and tell her how sorry they were that their son had done this to her. Nobody wanted to hear my side. Every time I tried to explain, they'd shut me down. "You're re-traumatizing the victim," they'd say. I was guilty until proven innocent. My university suspended me. My job fired me. Friends stopped answering messages. In our small town, I couldn't go anywhere without people staring and whispering. Henson was the only one who stood by me. He kept saying the truth would come out eventually. His support was the only thing keeping me sane. After about a month, the detective's attitude changed. They found inconsistencies in the witness's story. He'd changed his version twice, and his timeline didn't match Anita's. They'd also requested her phone records and found interesting text messages. 2 weeks later, the charges were dropped. No evidence supporting Anita's claims. Several pieces contradicting her story. The relief was overwhelming, but mixed with anger that it took 6 weeks. My parents' reaction? Just because they can't prove it doesn't mean it didn't happen. They were disappointed in the justice system. Kai said dropping charges didn't prove anything. They all remained loyal to Anita. She still attended family dinners. Kai still treated her like a princess. I was the one who wasn't welcome. The final straw came 2 weeks later. I overheard my parents talking about how worried they were having me in the house. They needed to think about Anita's comfort. They were choosing my brother's lying girlfriend over their own son. That night, I packed everything into my car, left a note telling them not to look for me, drove to Henson's and told him I was done with my family, done with that town. I headed north and ended up in Montreal. The distance felt good. French signs and different money made it feel like a completely different world. The first few months were brutal. Tiny studio in a rough part of the city. Construction jobs paying cash under the table. The loneliness was the hardest part. No family, no friends, no connections. Just me trying to rebuild from scratch. I legally changed my name after 6 months. Cost me almost everything I'd saved, but I needed to shed that old identity. Henson stayed in touch, calling every couple weeks. He'd tell me what was going on back home, though I didn't want to hear it. Kai and Anita got more serious. He proposed. My parents were thrilled planning the wedding. The perfect happy ending, except for the son they'd discarded. After a year, I started rebuilding. Finished my engineering degree, made friends, started dating, slowly learned to open up again. Then 3 months ago, everything changed. Henson called, voice shaky. "You need to hear this." Anita got drunk at a party and started talking. She admitted everything. The affair, the false accusation, all of it. Someone recorded it. The recording spread through town like wildfire. My parents heard it. Kai heard it. Everyone finally knew the truth. "They're desperate to talk to you," Henson said. "Your mom won't stop crying. Your dad says they made the biggest mistake of their lives. They want you back." I sat there feeling absolutely nothing. No anger, no satisfaction, just emptiness. Kai broke up with Anita immediately. My parents cut off all contact with her. The whole family's in shambles and they all want me back. Part of me wants to tell them exactly how much damage they caused. Part of me wants to forgive them. But mostly, I feel numb. They chose her over me when I needed them most. Kicked me out of my own home. Believed I was capable of assault without question. Now they want me back because they finally have proof I was telling the truth. I've built a whole new life here. New name, good job, real friends. Do I really want to go back to being their son again? I haven't responded yet.